Handful Yoga, and today I have another guest with me. I'll allow him to introduce himself.
Hey guys, I'm Gustavo.
Gustavo is a Austin yoga instructor. You teach at
Black Swan.
Yeah, and he also works with you work with a lot of CrossFit gyms too. Right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, cool. So Gustavo has a lot of experience with working with athletes as well. So I brought him on. He does a lot of powerful yoga. Really focused on core. You're going to see one of his brutal core sequences today. They're brutal. Like I honestly, they're really hard for me. Like I get in, and every time I get in, I think I can do it, and then it's tough. But anyways, we're going to combine our talents today. So I'm going to run you through a few poses, and then I'm going to turn it over to Gustavo so you can get a different idea and just change it up. So you ready to get started?
All right, let's do it.
Okay, cool. Let's just start actually in plank position. So I've been really into planks lately because they're great for warming up your whole body, right? You can make it just about upper body if you want to, but you can also make it about your legs too. So spread your fingers wide, bring your shoulders right over your hands, tuck your pelvis slightly so you feel your core engaged, press your heels to the back. Keep your shoulders right over your hands as you press your heels to the back. So you want to make your body as long as possible here. And then relax your neck somewhat so that you're looking about a foot in front of you. And then lift your right leg up about 6 inches. Press the heel toward the back, flex your toes toward your face, so you're keeping it really nice and engaged. You're warming up the legs. And then lower your right foot down and lift your left leg up. Keep your core right where it is, keep your pelvis slightly tilted. Don't lift your hips up all the way, just keep them right where they are. And then lower the left foot down. Lift the right foot up, toes toward your face, heel pressing away from you, shoulders still right over the hands. And inner elbows facing forward, so you're starting to warm up the back muscles too. Lower the right leg, lift the left leg up. Strong core. And then lower the left leg, lift the right leg up one more time. Lower the right leg down, lift the left foot up. And then lower the left foot down, bend your knees, look forward, walk it up to the top of the mat. Take an easy forward fold, relax the head and neck, look behind you, shake it out, get loose. Inhale up to a flat back, hands either into your shins or on the ground, either way. Chest pulls forward, back is flat. Lower down halfway. Sorry, lower down all the way, forward fold. And then inhale all the way up, press into your feet, bring your arms up and out. Arms up overhead. Exhale, hands back to your center. Alright, warming up the legs now. Bring your feet up about 6 inches apart. So I do this all the time. One of my favorite ways to warm up the body, but it's really effective. So stick your arms out in front of you. Arms plug into the shoulders. Bring your butt under your body slightly, so tilt the pelvis. And then sit down into a modified chair pose. Keep your shoulders to the back. Look down, make sure you can see your toes. So bring your knees to the back, weight to the heels. Lift your chest up a little bit higher. Yeah, Gustavo's doing a great job with this. He's keeping his knees behind his toes. So the weight's right in the heels, really warming up the thighs, warming up the glutes. And keep your arms active. So I'm actually reaching my arms as far as I can forward while keeping my arms tucked into my shoulders. So I'm warming up the arms. And then just for a little variety, bring your right hand forward, bring your left hand back. So take a twist. Keep your hips in line. Tendency is for the right knee to come forward. Try and keep it in line. So just working on twisting the torso right now, working on warming up the lower body still, and then bring it back to center, and then reach the left hand forward, reach the right hand back, taking another twist. Relax your shoulders, bring your neck up away, or your chin up away from your chest, really extend in both directions, keep your hips facing forward, and then bring it back to center, extend your arms out forward, and then lift your arms up, biceps in line with your ears. So warming up the back now. Getting really tired in the lower body, burning it out so we can stretch it out later. Arms into your shoulders, knees to the back. Sit down another inch for 3, 2, 1. And then stand up all the way. Reach your arms up, get a nice stretch. And then bring your hands back to your center. Bring your feet back in. All right. Building off this, let's take the full sun south just to warm up everything else, reset the body. Inhale your arms all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, forward fold, release down, follow your chest forward. Inhale up to a flat back, hands rise up to shins. Exhale, forward fold, step your feet to the back. Shoulders forward, and let's modify this a little bit. So we're gonna take 10 push-ups here, 10 slow, good yoga push-ups. And so as we lower down, keep your elbows in tight, shoulders forward, legs strong and engaged. Back up, lower down, back up, lower down, back up, lower down, shoulders forward, back up, lower down, back up, there's 5 halfway, lower down, back up, down, back up, look, grab the ground with your fingers, halfway down, back up, halfway down, back up, halfway down, back up, and then halfway down, knees down, chest down, relax. Bring your feet to the back of the mat, press your toes into the ground, flex your thighs, lift your chest off the ground, relax your shoulders away from your head, squeeze back as if someone was pulling your shoulders back, and then relax down. And from here, make your way into a down dog. So thighs should be really warmed up by now. Down dog should feel really nice on your hamstrings. Make sure that you're pressing into the webbing of your fingers. So not pressing into your wrist, but pressing into the area between your fingers, especially between your index and your thumb. Toes lift off the ground so that you're just balancing on the balls of your feet. Inner thighs wrapping around toward the back. So it's like you're trying to bring your inner thighs behind you. Internally rotating the legs. And then reaching your chest to your thighs. Take a few deep breaths here. Get into the hamstrings, get into the lower back. Keep your neck relaxed. And then bend your knees, look forward. Walk to the top of the mat. Take a forward fold, relax the head and neck. Inhale up, half lift, hands to your shins. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale all the way up. Bring your palms up above you to touch. Exhale, hands to center. And then step your left foot back. Bring it into a lunge. And then lower the knee down, untuck the foot. Bring it into a low lunge. Extend your arms up overhead. And relax the shoulders. So, if you're viewing yourself from a side mirror here, you want to make sure that you're straight from your hips all the way up to your shoulders. So you're not going to puff your chest out. Keep your chest in. Keep your core nice and strong, tailbone reaching down. So your butt is kind of under you. But you're not using your butt muscles to bring your butt under you. You're using your core muscles to do that. Press up through your right foot to get taller, chin away from the chest. And then take a twist. So bring your left hand forward, bring your right hand back. Keep your shoulders right over your hips. The tendency here is to lean forward a little bit to the left. So bring it back more. Keep reaching in both directions. Keep your arms parallel to the ground. And keep your right knee right over the right ankle. So working on a twist in the middle of the back. Gustavo's doing a really nice job of keeping his hands spread wide. That's really going to help. And then bring your hands back to center. Lower your hands down, frame your front foot. Tuck the back toes and straighten the back leg. Bring your chest off your thigh and then extend your hands in line with your back leg. So your body's like an arrow at 45 degrees coming out of the ground. Core is engaged. Right hip pulling back, left hip pulling forward so that your hips are even. Warming up the upper back here by stretching that. Warming up the right thigh by really pressing down into the right heel. And keeping the back leg active and straight by pressing down to the ball of the foot. And then lower your hands down. Lower the back knee down. Take it into a half split. So edge your left knee back. Edge your right foot forward. And then straighten the right leg. Or you don't have to straighten the right leg. If you're feeling pretty tight there, you can keep the knee bent if that works for you. Next step here is to bring your hand to your right hip and pull it back so that your hips are even. You can actually look at your abdomen here. You can look at your stomach to figure out if you're facing straight or not. So the tendency here is for your chest to kind of face to the left. So bring the right hip back, left hip forward, so that you're straightening out. Keep your toes flexed, thighs engaged, chest pulling forward. Take a couple more breaths here. I know that was a lot of directions, so take this time to utilize those and really get a nice stretch here in your hamstring. And then rebend in the front knee. Take the ankle back under the foot. Tuck the back toes and straighten the left leg. Step it up to meet the right foot. Take a forward fold, release your head and neck. Inhale up to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And then step your left foot, right foot, left, right. Go into the right foot now, right foot to the back. Lower the knee down, untuck the foot. Bring your arms up overhead. Shoulders stack on the hips. Right hip squeezing forward, digging into your left heel. Lifting your chest up to get tall. And again, keeping your shoulders relaxed. So you want to keep some, so I'm just going to demonstrate with Gustavo. But you want to keep some space between your neck, your shoulder, and your arm. A lot of people, when they do this, they want to scrunch up like this. They want to reach up as high as they can. Now that's good. Your arms are active, but you want to keep your shoulders relaxed. Right? We do yoga to relieve tension a lot of the times, to relieve a lot of muscle tension. When you relax the shoulders, that counters all the effects of you on your computer all day doing this. Right? So this is really nice for opening it up. And then take a twist, bring your right hand forward, left hand back. Keep your arms parallel to the ground. Shoulders right over the hips, and knee over the ankle here. I see a lot of people like to splay open the knee to the side. So keep pressing down hard through the left heel to keep it straight. Keep it right over the ankle. And really reach in both directions here. So keep a nice twist. You can also squeeze your core down, or squeeze your butt toward the ground and keep your core engaged. And that'll actually help you twist a little bit deeper. Keep your shoulders relaxed, chin lifted away from the chest. And then bring it back to center. Lower your hands down, frame the front foot. Tuck your back toes, straighten the back leg. Right hip forward, left hip back. Sit your hips down a little bit lower. Dig into your left heel, and then extend your arms forward in line with your back leg. So you're a perfect line from your right heel all the way to your fingertips. Pelvis tilt, so you bring your butt slightly under your body. You'll feel your core engage as you do that. Keep your arms extended, fingers spread wide. Palms facing one another. Then another inch down, press your right heel back. Really working into the thigh endurance here in the left leg. And keeping the right leg active too, the back leg. And then lower your hands down, frame your front foot. Lower the right knee down, shift your right knee back. Bring your hips right over your back knee, and then walk your left foot forward. And then bring your left toes toward your face. Bend your knee as much as you need to get that stretch in your hamstring and your calf. And then pull the left hip back, pull the right foot forward, so you're evening your hips out. And so you're actually not just feeling a stretch in the calf and the hamstring, but also in the lower left back. Chest pulls forward. So yeah, Gustavo did that really well. There's a process of inhaling and extending, and exhaling, coming forward, bringing it down a little bit. Keep your shoulders nice and relaxed, away from your head. Bow forward just a little bit more. Get that stretch in your lower back. And then bring the foot forward, plant it down. Bring the ankle back under the knee. Tuck the toes, straighten the back leg. Bring the right foot up to meet the left foot. Take a forward fold, relax the head and neck. Shake it out. Inhale up to a flat back. Hands up the shins, chest pulling forward. Relax, forward fold. And then inhale all the way up. Press into your feet, rise up, bring your palms overhead. And exhale, hands back to center. All right, now I'm going to turn it over to Gustavo for part 2.
All right, here we go. Inhale, stretch both arms up high over your head. Reach high, high. Exhale, fold forward, all the way down. Inhale, lengthen halfway up, hands to your shin bones or to the ground. Exhale, fold. Step your left foot back behind you. Reach back through your toes. Root down through your left palm. Stretch up with your right fingertips for an easy twist. Same principle like what we did with Dean. Stretch in opposite directions. Squeeze your right knee closer towards your chest. And then lengthen your heart forward. Keep your left thigh super active and strong. Deep breath in. Exhale, release your right hand down. Step back, plank. Lower halfway down, chaturanga. Lower all the way down. Cobra, lift your chest off the mat. Keep your belly button on the ground. Reach back to your toes. Squeeze your elbows, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, release. Push back, down dog, hips high. Relax your head and your neck. Spread out through your fingertips. Keep lifting your hips up towards the sky. Bring your big toes together to touch. Float your left leg up into the air. Keep your hips leveled and square. Maybe point your left pinky toe down towards the mat. This will help square your hips. Deep breath in, lift your left leg higher. Step your left foot forward between your hands. Keep your right palm grounded. Stretch up with your left fingertips. Easy twist. Remember, keep your right leg super active and strong. Actively squeeze your left knee closer towards your chest, and then twist from your middle back, from your thoracic spine. Reach up with your left fingertips. Reach down through your right palm. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Step your right foot forward, forward, forward. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Both arms reach up over your head. Exhale, hands down through the center of your heart. Adding on. Inhale, stretch out and up, reach high. Exhale, fold it forward, all the way down. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot back behind you. Root your right palm down, stretch up with your left fingertips. Squeeze your inner thighs towards one another. Squeeze your core. Gaze at your left thumb. Come all the way up to standing, reaching left fingertips back and right fingertips forward. Shoulders are on top of your hips. Lean a little bit further back. Nice. Spread out through your fingertips. Root down through your left heel. Fire up through your right leg. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Slowly release your right palm down. Release your left hand down. Step back, plank. Lower halfway down. Lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra pose. Squeeze your feet. Tops of your feet pressing on the mat. Lengthen your heart forward. Squeeze your elbows. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, release. Push back. Down dog, hips up and back. Bring your big toes together to touch. Float your right leg up into the air. Again, square your hips by pointing your right pinky toe down towards the mat. Take an inhale, lift your right leg higher. Exhale, step it forward. Keep your left palm rooted. Stretch up with your right fingertips. Easy twist. Make sure that your left leg is active and strong. Reach further up with your left fingertips. Right fingertips, not left. Left or down. Keep gazing at your right thumb. Squeeze your inner thighs. Squeeze your core. Come up to standing. Right arm back, left arm forward. Reach in opposite directions. Middle fingers away from one another. Lean back with your shoulders so they're directly on top of your hips. Root down through your right heel. Fire up through your left leg. Take a deep full inhale. Deep exhale. Release your left hand down. Stretch out with your right fingertips. Then release your right hand down. Step your left foot forward, forward, forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, bowing. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Extend both arms up high over your head. Exhale, hands down through the center of your chest. Inhale, stretch out and up, reach high. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back, plank pose. Lower to the count of 5. Slowly. 4. 3. Squeeze your thighs, belly in. 2. Keep your shoulders lifted. 1. All the way down. Interlace your hands behind the small of your back. Reach back through your toes. Glue the tops of your feet on the mat. Inhale, float your chest off the ground. Reach your knuckles towards your heels. Keep pressing your thighs firmly on the ground. Lift your heart 1 inch higher. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Push back, down dog, hips high. Relax through your head, relax through your neck. Bend your knees, gaze forward. Step through a seat at the front of your mat. Extend your legs out in front of you. Give it a little shake. Keep your right leg straight. Keep your palms in front of your hips. Bend your left knee, like so. Float your right ankle off the ground. Lean back with your shoulders. Lean back with your core. Then float your left heel off the mat. Breathe here. Use your palms to help you lift your heart higher. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, tap your left ankle to the outside of your right knee. And then bring it back in. And then tap. And then in. And then tap. And then in. Twice more. Tap it out. Bring it in. Tap it out. Bring it in. Extend both legs up towards the sky. Press your palms on the ground. Lift your heart higher. Flare out through your toes. Squeeze your legs. Deep full inhale. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, halfway down, lower. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, lower down. Last one, inhale, back up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back up. Release your feet down to the ground. Switching sides, extend your left leg out in front of you. Bend your right knee slightly. Keep your palms on the ground. This is very critical. If your hands are behind your hips, you'll tend to use your back more. If your hands are in front of your hips, right above your knees, this is going to help you use your strength a little bit more, your core strength. So lean back, but keep your palms rooted. Float your left ankle off the ground. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, tap your right ankle to the outside of your left knee. And then bring it in. Inhale, tap. Exhale, back in. 3 more times. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Twice more. You almost there. Last one. This is it. Come back to the center. Extend both legs high. Take a deep breath in. Lower halfway down. Inhale, push back up. Exhale, halfway down, lower. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Reach high. Exhale, lower halfway down. Last one. Deep breath in. Exhale. Hold halfway down. Belly engaged. Core tight. Toes reaching forward. Float your palms off the ground. Breathe. Shaking is good. It just means you're getting stronger. Deep full inhale. Lower all the way down. Reach back through your fingertips. Reach forward through your toes.
Good morning.
Good morning, stretch. And then draw your knees into your chest. Squeeze yourself tightly. Rock from side to side. Extend your legs straight up towards the sky. We're not done yet. Here we go. Your toes are pointing up towards the ceiling like if you're pressing your feet on gas pedals. This is going to help you release the tension of your hip flexors. Bring your palms on top of your thighs. Actively press your thighs towards the end of your mat. At the same time, press your thighs into your palms. This is going to help your low back root down and lengthen on the mat while engaging your lower abdominals. Pull down with your lower belly. Press your thighs actively into your hands and your palms actively into your thighs. Soften your neck. Soften your face. That's the hardest thing, I know. And you breathe. Interlace your hands behind your head. Point your elbows up towards the sky so you're cradling your head with your arms. Take an inhale, lift your head and shoulders off the ground. Lift your head and shoulders a little bit higher. Exhale, twist both elbows to the right, lower your left leg about 1 inch off the mat. Keep your feet active. Squeeze your inner thighs towards one another. Put your lower belly down. Keep supporting your head with your right hand. Place your left palm on top of your right thigh. Press your right thigh away from your face. Pull your belly down. Lift higher through your right shoulder. Squeeze belly button to your spine. Take a deep full inhale. Stay for the exhale. Interlace your hands behind your head. Inhale. Reach both feet high. Elbows up. Exhale. Twist to the left. Lower your right leg 1 inch off the mat. Squeeze your inner thighs. Activate through your feet. Keep supporting your head with your left hand. Place your right palm on top of your left thigh. Press your left thigh away from your face. Just like how we did at the very beginning. So you create more space between your left hip flexor and your left shoulder. Squeeze your inner thighs. Deep full inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale back up through center. Interlace your hands. Place your head down. Keep your feet lifted. Alright, twice more.
Oh,
You can do it. Take a deep inhale. Lift your head and shoulders off the ground. Deep exhale. Inhale, prepare.
Exhale, twist to the right, lower your left leg 1 inch off the mat. Place your left hand on top of your right thigh, press your right thigh away from your face. Pull your lower belly down, squeeze your abs down. Squeeze your legs, squeeze your thighs. Inhale back up through center. Exhale, twist to the left, lower your right leg down. Keep your feet active, remember that. Once your legs are active, they become lighter. Squeeze your inner thighs, place your right palm on top of your left thigh. Press left thigh away from face. Squeeze your belly down. Deep full inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale back up through center. Place your head down. Relax your neck. Alright, last one. Take an inhale. Lift your head and shoulders off the mat. Exhale, twist to the right. Lower your left leg down. Place your left palm on top of your right thigh. Press it away from you. Squeeze your thighs. Squeeze your belly down. Lift your right shoulder blade even higher. Deep breath in. Exhale, release back up to center. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, twist to the left. Lower your right leg down. Place your right palm on top of your left thigh. Press it away from you. Squeeze your inner thighs. Pull your lower belly down. Lift higher through your left shoulder. Deep breath in. Stay for the exhale. Inhale back up to center. Exhale, relax down. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. That was brutal. It was good though.
He doesn't realize how hard it is until he actually does it himself.
I always do it. But talking and doing it at the same time is something else.
Yep.
Alright. Place your feet on the ground. Lift your hips off the ground. Interlace your hands beneath your body for bridge pose, giving your core a deep stretch. Root down through the soles of your feet. Turn your toes, big toes, slightly in. This is going to help your ankles be directly underneath your knees. Lift higher through your hips. Then lengthen your lower spine by tilting your pelvis forward and slightly up towards your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades behind you, or underneath you rather, to get a deeper opening through your heart. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Slowly release your spine down to the mat. Windshield wiper your knees from side to side, just to release your sacrum, your low back. Then let both knees fall over to the left. Open your arms out like wings or cactus for an easy spinal twist. Come back to your breathing. Inhale back to the center. Let both knees fall over to the right, gaze to your left.
For you guys with tighter shoulders, cactus arms in this, or like anytime you're lying down, is really nice for helping up opening up the shoulders.
Yeah, that's very true. Slowly come back to center. Stretch your legs straight up towards the sky. Don't worry, no more core. Just put legs up the wall pose. You can keep your hands on the ground or out by your sides. Play with pointing and flexing your toes. When you point up, you stretch the tops of your feet. When you flex down towards your face, you stretch your Achilles. So play with that to get more ankle mobility, more flexibility in your ankles. You can even roll your ankles clockwise and counterclockwise just to release some blood from your lower extremities. Release your feet to the earth. Just take a nice little rest here. Come back to your breath.
Alright, from here we're going to roll back up to a seated position. So bring your hands into your knees, roll up and down. Be careful about all the blood rushing to your head when you stand up. It might happen. When you get enough momentum, come up to a standing position. Slowly. Alright, then come back to a standing position. Mountain pose, arms facing forward, tailbone reaching down, chest lifted. Alright, so I've had enough core. Thank you, Gustavo. Alright, so we're going to take into some standing poses, work on, all of our muscles are really warmed up now, so we should be pretty flexible. Let's inhale the arms all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to center, all the way down. Inhale up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, step to the back of the mat, bring it into plank. Shoulders forward, lower the body down halfway. Let's take 10 more push-ups, back up, just on your own. Just make sure that you're keeping your shoulders in line with your elbows. They're not going past the elbows. And make sure you keep your legs engaged here. So keep strong legs, keep a strong core so that you don't start going into your lower back. Is this 5, maybe? The elbows stay in tight and shoulders reach forward. You actually want to do your best to keep your forearms perpendicular to the ground. 2 more. And then back into, actually halfway down. Knees down, chest down. Bring your arms out to the side. Let's take a lotus pose. Bring your arms out to the side, kick your feet to the back, lift your chest up. Really extend your arms back and make sure that your thumbs are up. A lot of people like to put their hands like that. So keep your arms externally rotated. Lift your heart up, lift your shoulders forward, and then relax down. Take it into a brief child's pose. Just to reset the back. Let your head relax on the ground. You can make this an active stretch for your arms by squeezing your arms in toward your head. Just keep your hands where they are. Reaching your butt to your heels. And then tuck your toes and straighten your legs, bring it back into down dog. Hips reach up and back, knees to the back, pressing into your fingers. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot forward, plant it down between your hands. Rise up into a high lunge. Tailbone reaches down, core is engaged and strong, arms plug into the shoulders. If you look down, you should be able to see your belly button. If you can't, that means that your chest is puffed out too much. Bring your hands into your center and launch forward to balance on your right foot. Drag your right foot forward, press into your right foot to straighten the right leg, lift the right hip up, lower the left hip, kick your toes to the back, bow forward even more, and then extend your hands forward for Warrior 3. You can keep your palms facing one another. You can also turn your palms up, or you can bring your fingers together for the full variation. Fingers interlaced, index fingers pointed. Press forward, kick your toes to the back. 3 breaths here. Really press forward, press up through your right foot, squeeze your leg muscles. Last breath. And then take it into half moon, lower your right hand down. Stack your left hip on top of your right hip. Press into your right foot. Turn your chest open to the left and reach your left hand up. So you're trying to make a straight line with your body from the side. And then if you've got the balance for it, you can take your right hand off the ground, extend your left hand up, and lift the left foot up. Toes are flexed toward your face, heel presses away from you. Woo! Take 1 or 2 more breaths here. Open up your chest, rotate to the left, arms straight up, and then lower your hands down. Take a standing split, press into your right foot, lift your left leg up, point the toes, right shoulder away from the right hip, left hip back too, head toward your knee, maybe you can touch, and then step your left foot forward. Take a forward fold, relax your head and neck, bring your knees together, bring your chest off your thighs, and then reach up into chair pose. Biceps into the ears, butt toward the back, core nice and strong for 3, 2, 1. Stand up all the way, bring your hands back to center. All right, moving into the opposite side. Inhale your arms overhead. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Step your feet to the back. 10 push-ups here. Shoulders over the hands. Legs strong and engaged. Halfway down. No further than halfway down. If you go halfway down on a more than halfway down on a consistent basis, that's how rotator cuff, that's how shoulder problems happen. I'm saying from personal experience. So even if you think you're pretty strong, Don't go further than halfway. And then knees down, chest down. Bring your arms out to the side. Let's take another lotus. Arms out to the side. Toes kick back, chest lifts. Squeeze your shoulder blades, squeeze your elbows toward one another. Open your chest up, reach up, and then relax down. And press it back into child's pose. Keep your knees however you want to. The wider your knees are, the more concentrated the focus is on your hips. Keep them closer. It's going to be more focused on your lower back. This is also a stretch for your shoulders, for your lats especially, if you wrap your biceps to the front. And then tuck the toes, bring it back into down dog. Moving through the same sequence one more time. I know I'm out of breath, so it might be a little hard to understand. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot forward, plant it down between your hands. Right foot forward, left hip back. Core engages, so you tuck your pelvis under your body, lift up, high lunge. Relax the shoulders, look down, make sure you can see all the way down. So you can see that you're not pressing your chest out, that your core is all the way back, but it's forward, nice in the middle, straight line from your hips to your shoulders. Bring your hands to your center. Drag the right foot forward, press into your left foot, point the toes toward the back. Reach your heart forward, keep your core nice and engaged and strong. So your body is a straight line. No matter how far down you go, your body is a straight line from your toes to your head, and then eventually to your hands. Extend forward, palms face one another, reach up, or fingers come together and point the index fingers. Reach forward, push forward, kick your toes back as far as you can, reach your arms forward as far as you can for 3, 2, 1, and then lower your left hand down. Open your hips up, stack your right hip on top of your left hip. If you need to bend the left knee, you can do that. Reach your right hand up. Toes toward your face and your right foot. Heel presses away from you. Reach up, reach up, reach up. Nice job. Keep length in the left side of your body, so from your hip to your armpit. Reach up a little bit more, twist, and then lower your hands down. Take it into a standing split. Heel reaches up toward the ceiling, toe presses back, left hip away from the left shoulder, right hip reaches back as well, and you squeeze your head toward your knee for 3, 2, 1, and then step your right foot forward and meet the left foot. Take a forward fold, release down. Bring your chest off your thighs, sit your hips down low. Squeeze your knees together, lift up into chair pose for 5 breaths. Give it everything you got, this is it. Sit your hips down even lower, drop the weight to the back, so much to the point that you might even fall over. Reach your biceps back. Core strong, chest lifting. Sit down another inch. 3, 2, 1, and then stand up all the way. Bring your hands back to your chest. All right, that's all I got. I'm tired. Gustavo's apparently not winded at all. I guess I have to do more with him next time. But yeah, Gustavo, say a few words about yourself again, just to recap.
Well, thank you guys so much. This is an awesome experience getting to work with Dean. It's been great. Hopefully we can see each other again in the near future. Let me know if you guys have questions. Email Manflo and he'll just forward it to me.
Yeah. And Gustavo has his own Instagram account if you want to follow that.
Yeah, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's GUXTAVOP. Or at me on Facebook, Gustavo Padron, Padron. Yeah.
Cool. Well, guys, thank you for watching today. It was an honor working with Gustavo, who I take a lot of classes with at Black Swan Yoga. And I wanted to show you Gustavo because it's so important to expose yourself to so many different, to as many different things as possible. My whole philosophy with exercise, the more you do, the more variety that you do, the stronger you are, because physical fitness really depends on your ability to interact, to encounter other situations. You want to be as ready as possible. That's what physical fitness really means to me. So that's why I like bringing in people like Gustavo to work with talented yoga instructors who really know what they're doing, strong emphasis on alignment and empowerment. So Facebook.com/manflowyoga, manflowyoga.com, Twitter and Instagram also at manflowyoga. T-shirts are on sale now. Send me an email at dean@manflowyoga.com for those. And that's it. I'll see you guys later.
Peace.
Sweet.
That was good.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.